So whatever you may think or I may think of these variations, but it was still a sensational qualifying lap from Timmy Antonelli to put himself on pole for the Prix Grand Prix today after a sensational qualifying lap yesterday from Timmy Antonelli where no one took that near him. No one took that near him at all. Almost 2 tenths quicker than the closest challenger Charles Leclerc in second place, who had joy for once, didn't he? Who had joy for once in that Ferrari this season against his teammate as well. Out-qualifying his teammate in his own domain of Silverstone as well. Hamilton in third. George Russell, despite the shenanigans that happened in qualifying one with George Russell when we all thought he was out, which was quite an unusual, wasn't it? Quite an unusual incident why it couldn't steer at all. Couldn't steer, and he was in the barriers, but he managed to repair that front wing, managed to get his car going again. And he got better and better, Russell, didn't he, in qualifying. But again, he's not done with judge and that. He's done with judge against his teammate, almost 4 tenths slower than his teammate Timmy Antonelli, which probably sums up the season, doesn't it? Sums up the season so far with George Russell in this title race with his teammate Timmy Antonelli. Russell in 4th place. I don't know what it is with Russell. He just doesn't seem to have any luck around Silverstone, does he? Yeah, he's qualified on pole twice for the Grand Prix and not won. And not won the Grand Prix either. So, and then we move on to Isa Hadjar. Wow, sensational performance from Isa Hadjar. I know it's only 5th place for Isa Hadjar, but it is a shock because he out-qualifies his teammate Max Verstappen by 1 tenth, and which in previous variations Max Verstappen would put Isa Hadjar out of the water, in my opinion. But because of these nonsense variations that we got in terms of battery, when to use the battery, and especially in the qualifying lap as well, you can't be on the limit anymore. But that's taking nothing away from Isa Hadjar. Still an outstanding qualifying performance from him to out-qualify his teammate Max Verstappen, the Marsa, as well. The two McLarens struggled again, struggled for pace. Norris in 6th, Piastri in 8th, Zak Brown. I'm just sick of listening to Zak Brown on Sky Sports. Oh, boom, we haven't got any pace. I know that's a stupid accent. We haven't got any pace. But it's okay, we've got some upgrades coming. In Hungary and Belgium. It's alright, Andor, not to. It's alright. That's the thing about McLaren, it's around the campfire mentality again. It's okay. Yes, sing some nursery rhymes around the campfire. It's this sort of nonsense, really. And I think Piastri, I think we all said at the start of the season that Oscar Piastri, he will be done. He'll be done from McLaren, in my opinion. Max Verstappen in 7th. Really is sad to see. The best driver on the grid for me, without these variations, is Max Verstappen. Struggling in these variations. But the problem is, on the other side, he should be adapting to it. Like Timmy Antonelli is. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to really accept any mourning from Max Verstappen. He should be able to adapt to these new variations, which is what Timmy Antonelli is doing. And by the way, Timmy Antonelli was good at the end of that season as well, before these variations. So, I'm a bit balanced on it when I see drivers moaning about it. Well, actually, they should be adapting to it. As much as I hate the variations personally, I do hate them. So I am with them, but you should be able to adapt to it. Yempiard and Lawson, as you expect, 9th and 10th is what we expected on into the weekend to see the two racing bulls. In very good nick, done into the Prix Grand Prix, both into the top 10 for the race today. So in terms of my race prediction for today, I think it'd be a dominant win. For Timmy Antonelli. I can probably see it being a 10-second plus win for Timmy Antonelli. Lewis Hamilton doesn't sound convincing because he's already said that. But maybe that's mind games from Hamilton to say, well, if Antonelli is into turn 1 already in the lead, then he's gonna, with that 3 in front of him, he's gonna be well here. Which he should be, because the Mercedes are the quickest car at the end of the day. But you just never know what's going to happen today in this Grand Prix. You just never know. Are we going to see the 2021 script where we see Timmy Antonelli and another driver go into top corner, and we see Timmy Antonelli suffer a DNF and cross into the barriers? Potentially. It would be so weird, wouldn't it? Because so far, the 2021 script has been true so far. Right? The championship leaders won the sprint. It was the same in 2021 when Verstappen won the British sprint race. Hamilton qualified on pole for the sprint race in 2021. Same with Hamilton as well. So, but it's just weird, isn't it, that we're seeing the 2021 script again. Will we see Timmy Antonelli DNF? Probably not. He's got a reliability upgrade, hasn't he, in that car. So Antonelli should be fine. And it should be a dominant win for Timmy Antonelli in this British Grand Prix. I think Lewis Hamilton, the best he can get is probably second, in my opinion. He'll try his best, especially in his own Grand Prix. If anyone can stop Antonelli, I think it can be Hamilton. Just with his IQ of driving and strategy as well. I think the only way he doesn't beat Antonelli is probably strategy for me. Safety cars, potential safety cars as well. So we'll wait and see. George Russell. I think George Russell should have a good race. I think he'll finish in third place. In my opinion. I would expect him to have a good race, especially in that Mercedes car as well. I think Charles Leclerc will be fourth. I just don't know what it is with Charles. Yeah, he just seems to struggle in the race, doesn't he? Max Verstappen, he'll try his best, won't he? I think he'll be fifth place, but I don't think he'll have the pace as the Mercedes and the Ferraris. The two McLarens, probably 6th and 7th, but then I think they'll struggle. They're just struggling for pace, aren't they? Isaac Hadjar, I think he'll be in 8th place, in my opinion. Sorry, the 8th Isaac Hadjar then. And I think the two Racing Bulls will be 9th and 10th, in my opinion. So I don't really see much changing from the qualifying order, personally. In my opinion. Maybe Dadsey can challenge the Racing Bulls. But apart from that, that is my race prediction and my qualifying review from the Prix Grand Prix. So feel free to leave your thoughts on everything I spoke about down below in the comments, and your race predictions for today, for year 1 today. Let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next one. Will it be a dominant win as expected for Timmy Antonelli, or will we see Lewis Hamilton get his magical 10th win at Silverstone? Let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next one.